So as most of you know, iPhones, I love them so much. They are very, very good devices. I personally use an iPhone 13 Pro and I love this device like crazy. But there is an iPhone out there. There's actually two that I would probably consider the worst priced iPhones ever right now. And I would highly, highly, highly recommend not buying them at all. Not even getting close to them in my opinion. Now the first one being the iPhone SE3. I'm not going to spend too much time talking about this one. I think most of you know this by now. They increased the price to $429. It's worth even less of an upgrade than the iPhone SE2, so I would not recommend buying this iPhone. I would probably recommend buying any other iPhone except this one that's at least still supported with software that's newer than an iPhone 7. So that one is just severely overpriced. I wouldn't recommend buying it. But the second iPhone, which is the main one of this video, is actually the iPhone 12. Now it's not just the, standard iPhone 12, the base model. If you were to go ahead and buy this iPhone, you pretty much move on. There's an iPhone 12 out there that it just makes no sense to buy whatsoever, and it's actually the 128 gigabyte iPhone 12. Now, why is this iPhone in particular the one I probably want to recommend, buying? Well, it's actually so close in price to the iPhone 13 that it makes very little to no sense to even buy something like this iPhone 12 at the 128 gigabyte price tag when you can just go ahead and buy an iPhone 13 for, I think it's like $50 more than this thing. And here's the thing, right? For the iPhone 12s, a lot of people will look at it and be like, well, a base iPhone 12 is cheaper than a base iPhone 13, so that makes sense. But the base iPhone 12 has half the amount of storage as the base iPhone 13. And since as of right now, the only differences you're getting with storage models is with just the storage itself. You're not getting extra features or extra RAM or anything like that. It's really just the, storage itself. Unlike some Android manufacturers like Samsung, if you get the higher end storage model, sometimes you get more RAM, all that good stuff. With the iPhone 12, the base model is 64 gigabytes. With the iPhone 13, the base model is 128 gigabytes. So if you wanted to get the same exact storage model on both of these devices, you are pretty much going to be stuck in a situation where the iPhone 12, if you're trying to spec it out to the same storage model as the base iPhone 13, you are only going to be saving yourself $50 on this device. In my opinion, the iPhone 13 is a substantially better phone than the iPhone 12. It makes very little to no sense to buy something like an iPhone 12, let alone for all the issues that it's had and everything that I've talked about in other videos. But since the price tag is so similar to the iPhone 13, even if it was like $100 difference, I would even still recommend going up to something like the iPhone 13. But right now, since there's even less of a price tag difference when you spec them out for the same storage model, I would just highly recommend going up to the iPhone 13. And this kind of makes the iPhone 12, I think, a really, really bad value per dollar if you're getting them for the same value for the same price tag. So I will definitely tell you, this is an iPhone I would probably recommend avoiding, and I would recommend going straight to something like an iPhone 13. That makes honestly a lot more sense to me, especially when you're looking at the storage models between them. So that kind of covers it up for the most part. If you have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.